Greetings! In this video, I'm going to show you how to know if your tires are filled and at the right PSI on any Nissan car made within the last 15 years. So as you know, on the dashboard, it's got the automatic measuring thing up here. So what I want to do is I want to take my indicator all the way up to where it's got the tire pressure. And remember, if you haven't driven it in 30 minutes, it's going to wait. So you might have to drive around the block and then stop to get a measurement. So I already filled my front left and my back left. As you can see there, 32 and 30, which is where I need to be. The 26 has got the orange, and I did get a tire indicator. This little light here, that's a exclamation point with a tread on the bottom, that's the shape of a tire. That also is a warning light that your tire is low, or one of them. But if you look specifically here, you see there's 26 and 26. So actually both of these are still low, even though the orange is indicating. So in order to fix it, you want to make sure that your car is turned on before filling it up. And if we look on 95% of all vehicles, if you look at the driver seat, it'll tell you how much PSI is required. See right here, 32 PSI on all four tires. PSI stands for pounds per square inch, and you're going to find that 95% of vehicles, even trucks and mid-sized cars and minivans, all tires are usually 32 PSI. So now I'm going to go ahead and fill up my tire to make sure it's 32 PSI. And the only thing you have to do, of course, is plug it up to your air pump here. And I got it connected all the way to my cigarette lighter, as you can see here. All right, how you know if it's full, let's go ahead and start it up. And these will also, usually most of these tire pumps will have a gauge on it, but they're not always accurate. I don't know if you can see, but right now it shows 25. When it's at 32 PSI or close, what's going to happen, it's going to do two things. The horn's going to honk, and then these flashers will come on. So there you go. The flasher's coming on, but I haven't heard the horn honk yet. So it's close. Just wait for it. And while it's doing this, you can actually go back to the dashboard. So if we go here right now, you see the blinkers are on. Right now, as it's being filled up, right now it's at 30, 31. And when it hits 32, it'll honk. There we go. All right, let's unplug it. If it gets up to 33, 34, 35, don't worry about it. But you don't want it more than 35, and you don't want it lower than 25. Well, technically you want it at least 30 or above, because you'll get better gas mileage and better wear on your tires. If for whatever reason your sensor is broken, again, you could use the tire gauge. However, you can also use a real cheap tire gauge that looks like this, that you can get on, any auto place or Amazon. So for example, I haven't filled this one up yet, but if we take our tire gauge and we put it on here, that'll pop up on look at the very bottom here as I put it in. Okay, if you could see there where the metal meets the white plastic, it's at 30. And so that's another way to measure it, is with a cheap tire gauge like this. All right, I'm going to go ahead and fill this one up. So right now I'm looking for the lights to blink and for the horn to honk. If for whatever reason you got like a little small tire leak, you filled it up, and then a week later it's back down to 25 or 26, and you don't see a visible nail, you could basically drive back like a foot and then see if you see any visible tacks or nails. That's going to take a different repair. However, if it's like a little small hole inside the tire, Fix-A-Flat is the best thing to fix that. And you can usually get it for like $10 a bottle. And I'll put a tutorial on how to use Fix-A-Flat at the end of this video. and I'll put a link in the comment section where you can get it on Amazon. All right, it's blinking. Now waiting for the horn to honk. All right, thanks again for watching, and make sure you subscribe.